Okay. All right. So this is the what we call penalty prophylaxis. It's how to run the course and not get a penalty. So as opposed to yesterday, where everybody was wearing their face piece, you just wear it as a Scott Air pack. And the reason for that is that we would be overrun in terms of sanitizing masks between use, so that's why we run this just the backpack on. All right, so we have 5 evolutions, and there are transition points between. So I'm going to walk you through each of the steps along the way. So who's the tower climbers? First up. Okay. So we have a 19 kilo, 42 pound shoulder load, and all you really have to do is think about which shoulder that high-rise pack is going to go on. Because you're going to be, if you're over here on the odd course, blue course, you're going to have it here on your left shoulder, and you're going to be using your inside hand to assist you on the way up. Now, this stairway is a 39-degree angle, so it's a lot steeper than your typical commercial stairway. So what happens is, at the siren, people take off and they want to take double steps. Unfortunately, what happens is they're not quite programmed and you stumble. So what I suggest is for the first riser, develop the rhythm, and then you can break it and take your multiple steps on the way up. So when you get to the top of the tower, you will know you were there because two things. It'll say 7 on the stair, and the other thing is the rope goes no further. We call this a clue, because if you come onto a deck and the rope's still going up, you're not at the top. Every once in a while, somebody gets there and they start hoisting this thing, and all the people are yelling and screaming and thinking, man, these people are cheering for me. Yeah, I was saying, what about that? Okay, so don't do that. All right, high-rise pack goes in the box, and then the transition, the handoff. So it's 1, 2, in the box and the handoff. Good, baton, the baton. Okay, this will not roll. Okay, polyurethanes is made by the same guys that make our hammer. I'm going to show you a legitimate handoff. All right, you have to take possession. Right? Then you can set it down. All right, but if I do that, that's not a proper handoff. Right? So there are very distinct zones where the handoffs are made, and as I say, I'll go through each of those. All right, so who are the hoisters? Okay, all the hoisters. Make sure your helmet is affixed, okay? Because some helmets have the tabs on the shell. If they're broken and you lean over, the helmet comes off, automatic disqualification. Safety issue. Same thing, you lose the baton off the tower, disqualification. You fall off the tower, disqualification. Anything coming off that tower, you're screwed. So, the hoister will start this as a 15-millimeter terminal rope. There's actually 7 pounds of rope, 42 pounds, almost 50 pounds you're going to be hoisting. The good news is it gets easier as it goes. Lighter, right? Of course, there is a fatigue factor. This comes up and over in the box. Pick up the baton, and either if you're the guy that's going to be coming down the stairs, bring with you, or you make the handoff at that time. There will be officials up here at the top of the tower that will be calling the penalties on the handoffs. Right? So we're very fastidious about the handoffs. All right, coming down the tower, it's a safety issue. Touch every step, including the last ones. There's a tendency to come down, to leap out here into space, and that's going to cost you 4 seconds if you miss the last 2. 2 seconds for each penalty, for each second that you miss on the way down. All right, so then we transition over. This is a pass point on the ground and before getting up on the Kaiser. All right, anywhere in here you can make the handoff. So what we suggest is take the handoff and then step up on the platform. All right. Then the person who's taking that handoff, I suggest just simply pitch the baton off. You pick up the shot mallet and drive the 160-pound beam the distance of 5 feet. There will be 3 ways that you will know this is done. The triangle will become totally visible at the final triangle. There's a illuminated LED when that circuit is complete. And the last is the whisker switch at the end, and there are 2 distinct sounds. The klaxon is different from the siren, so there's no confusion about whether they're done or not, all right? If you fail to drive the beam, the total distance is 2 seconds for each inch or fraction thereof that you come up short, as far as the Kaiser is concerned. The next step is set the hammer down on the line mat, pick up the baton, and hand it to the next person who's going to be transitioning down with the hose dragger. Okay, where are the hose draggers? Okay, so you can take the baton and you have to run to the outside. Those arrows on the banner are called a clue, the direction in which you're supposed to go. So you go around the target, go around the saloon doors, and around the delineators to the far end of the course. Now there's a handoff point back there at that point, if you're not the person who's going to be dragging the hose. And that handoff has to be done before you go over the line. So there's no physical way that you can start the fourth evolution without having possession of the baton. So that's the way we preclude any illegal handoffs, where you would start an evolution before you're in possession of the baton. Okay? So the person who's going to be taking that attack line is going to stretch it 75 feet. There's 3 sections of 1 3/4 hose. You take the pop nozzle and you drive through the saloon doors and knock the target down. You cannot open the nozzle before going through the saloon doors. Now, the handoff can be made at that point before you set the nozzle down. And then the dummy dragger is essentially going to move over to rescue Randy, 175-pound anatomically correct dummy. 175 pounds will be lifted and dragged backwards 106 feet. The clock will stop when the feet of the dummy go over the threshold, which is underneath the carpet, and it's where the stripe is on the pavement. Okay? Now, the first round is for seeding purposes. So you can get all your screw-ups out of the way to start with. There are some veteran teams here that I highly recommend watching because these guys think they have this thing down to the nanosecond as far as these pass-offs. I mean, they execute these things with NFL handoff precision types of activities. So you learn a lot by watching people. So we get the seeding done, then we go to the brackets. And the brackets are populated with the number 1 seed will go against the number 20 seed, and so on and so forth, until we get down to the quarterfinals and semis and then the finals. So all you have to do is beat the other team. Time is unimportant. Except you have a penalty. And we have flashing indicators at the finish line. And so if there is a penalty, the flashing light will be illuminated. The announcer will give you what the penalties are. So we have improper hose placement for 2 seconds. We have false start, which will be a very severe 5 seconds. You don't want to do that one. Improper hammer placement over the mat, another 2 seconds for that one, be short of the Kaiser. Illegal handoffs will cost you 5 seconds. So, if you get a penalty, then you're going to have to beat the other team by at least the number of seconds that you have a penalty. There's one more penalty that's quite important. We want you to finish on your feet. Somehow people got this idea that if I lunge backwards, I'm going to get there faster. I'm going to tell you it doesn't work. It's like sliding into first base. The fastest way to first base is run across the bag. The fastest way to finish is drive across the finish line. And so this eliminates this lunging stuff, which busts up the air packs, tears up the carpet, and possibly hurts you. So if you fall down, anybody falling down is going to have a 1 second penalty assessment. What that does for the officiating is just makes it very easy, because if we have a heat where there may be some questioning and the team falls down, we know they're not going to win. Because 1 second. The world record right around 1:06, 1 minute 6 seconds. So all y'all watching, just look at the clock and think 1:06. Holy cow. Top teams are done. So, to qualify for World Challenge 24 in Montgomery, Alabama, you need a time of 2 minutes. And so if you are finalists today, we have something for you. We have your finalist flag, we have your World Challenge t-shirts, and we have your Montgomery, Alabama World Challenge 24 patches. We'll be able to get those over in our store at the end of that. And Mike Word, our announcer from the Mississippi Fire Academy, will be calling out the finalists, those of you who are going to make it to the running about it. Now, questions? Questions. So, there being no questions, the assumption is there will be no penalties, right? Okay. So, having completed the briefing, this meeting is adjourned, and we welcome you to the Scott Firefighter Common Challenge. We hope you all have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Davis.